Assalamu alaikum everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me very well? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of friends here who used to come to my class every time. Like I can see Lina, Nasser. Hi Mustafa. Hi Lina. Hi Mr. Falah, and also Saada, and Mr. Raid, and also Mr. Abdullah Dosi. How's everyone? Well, Mustafa Barakat, you got my name. How's everyone? Yeah, I should be saying to you Happy Eid, because it's just like a week ago we were in the Eid time. So welcome back again to our lessons, and enjoy the importance of face-to-face learning and the difference between what we're doing now, which is remote education. So our lesson today is about technology, teaching online, and some other stuff. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you, Lina. I'm fine, alhamdulillah, I'm very fine. And I hope everybody is ready. This is our first lesson, and we're almost online every day except Thursday and Friday. And of course, as you remember, on Saturday we got a revision for those who are going, or maybe those who missed the class. Okay, so are you ready? Let me check. Are you ready? So I'm checking that you can hear me. Lina, yes, and Falah, yes, and Dosari, yes. So everybody is ready. I'm not sure about Saada is ready or not, and Mr. Mustafa also. Okay, let's go. So let me tell you that sometimes we're going to face some technical problems, and Riot is ready. So be familiar with some technical problems, because we're doing our best to avoid the problems that we encountered in the previous lessons. So we came back to school, as you know. We were in a vacation, and we're ready to learn and get some chat and read and improve our reading and do a lot of things. So the question that all the students ask, which is very important, is about the books. Many students come and say, oh, I have Traveler. Are you teaching Flying High? Are you teaching Mega Goal, the government book, and stuff like this? So we made a collection, all right? It's a collection for all your books. It's not about one book. It's about Traveler 3, Flying High, and Mega Goal. So it covers everything, because almost the book, yeah, Saada, it's better because this is going to improve your English, whatever your book is, all right? And I'm seeing that Saad is a very great student. Lina is a very smart student. Also, I'm sure that Raed is going to be. And Mustafa, who has my name is Mustafa, you know. If you know me, I'm sure, you know, all Mustafas are good. All right, so don't disappoint me. All right, and if you can have this clear idea about the books, you don't have to worry about the books, because these lessons cover all the books. All right, let's see what we're going to talk about tonight, which is this is another welcome back. So we are ready, as I checked with you. Let's see what it's all about. All right, so our lesson is the title here, as you can see, it is connected by technology. You know, when you're connected by technology, our age is everything about technology. Everywhere you go, you are plugged in something, right? Okay, now I want to hear your voices, so this is discussion before all. If someone can use his microphone, all right, I'm sure we're going to have some troubles with the microphone, but that's okay. Let's try, because we're here to talk. This is English. English is important. English is the language of technology. So I can't understand anything. Good. I mean, it's not very good, but I can see that you can write in a good way. That's a good writing, Mustafa, but you get used to it. All right, you don't have to understand every word I say. Okay, I'll try to slow her down. You don't have to understand every word I say. Okay, but I want you to read, listen, talk, chat, write. But I don't think you're very bad. You're very good. I cannot understand anything. That's a good one. That's a good sentence. You're not what you're saying, actually. You're better. So let me ask one question and see if you can answer me through the microphone. What do you see in this picture? There's a teacher, a very old teacher with the white hair. It's a class. Yes, thank you, Saada. You got students. Thank you, Mustafa. It's a class. And the teacher is trying to help. He got a pencil. Okay? So, do you think this is connected technology or it's just a face-to-face learning? It's the second one. All right, Saada, you don't like to write or to type. It is just a class, as we know. It's a classical class. The face-to-face learning, the thing that we do every day in our schools. Okay? Now, which one you prefer, Saada, if you're interested? You like face-to-face learning or you like remote education? Or what we call it, e-learning? Which one you prefer? Alright, Saada said that honestly, I believe you. Both are good. Both have negatives and both have positives. Alright? And this is the main core of our lesson. Alright? We're going to compare the thing that we live. We are teachers, you are students, so we really have problem with this sometimes. And we know that our era or our age or our life is moving very fast to technology. Is moving very fast to technology. So everywhere you go, in the car, in the house, even if you go to the garden, even in the school, you got some kind of technology around you, which is sometimes unavoidable. You cannot escape it. All right? So let's go and see. Now look at the photo and define face-to-face learning and online learning. Can you say what is face-to-face learning in one sentence? And can you tell me what is online learning or e-learning in one sentence too? And tell me if you want to use the microphone. Again, the title of the lesson that you joined for tonight is discussion, all right? I know you are good in English and you can use the microphone. Saada says, face-to-face is an old way, so people sometimes like new ways. They like technology. So that's another problem. So we're comparing, like Saada said, face-to-face is good, but it's old, or it's classical. And Lena says, face-to-face learning, like in the school, all right, the teaching that we do in the school, if we define it in one sentence, Lena says it's an example. The example is school, right? What else? Let's see. We got Ibrahim, who's very silent. Hello, Ibrahim. And Falah says, it is what happened in a classroom. So this is face-to-face, all right? You see the teacher see you. You communicate with the teacher communicate with you. The teacher come near you, touch you, and tell you to go to the blackboard, come back, go, and that's it, right? And Mustafa, yes, face-to-face and online, they are two ways, and they are very good. Yes, exactly. So our main lesson for today is so much connected to our life. And also the core of our lesson today is to compare our life in a school and our life inside the house, or teaching in a school and teaching like now on Durus. So we're now having a way of technology. It's a way online learning. So if you want to give me an example of online learning, give me example of online learning. No example? You seem to like technology and online learning. Durus is an example. Thank you, Abdullah. That's nice. And Mustafa said it's Durus, electronic. Be careful about the spelling, but that's okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Abdullah. You typed very fast. That's okay. Mustafa, you're good. You're fine. That's no problem. You know, sometimes I'm a teacher. If I write very fast, I can do a mistake, but that's okay. All right. The blackboard, the classical way, we have it in the school. You know, we have the desk. We have some schools still until now use chalk. You remember we missed chalk, writing on a blackboard with the chalk. Homework, notes, school agenda, worksheet. This is a life of the classical teaching. Good. Now let's move to another thing. Now this is a little bit different picture. Now what do you see in this picture? Ah, Mustafa, good. That's an online learning, some kind of online learning. He's studying, he could be studying. He could be where? He could be in school, or he could be in a mall, or he could be where? Oh, Lina comes back again. Thank you. He could be in a house, and that's a bookshelf. Yes, Mustafa, great. He could be in a library, right? And Saada, he could be, or he could choose the best place for him. So he can take his laptop, like you now. I don't know where you are. I don't know how you look. I don't know what you dress. I don't know anything. I can only read your writing, and I can only make you use the microphone. So this is technology. There is no place. There is no face. There's nothing. You just open anywhere, connect to the internet, and you can also, you know, I have a lot of students here come to this class. They are from Indonesia, they are from Europe, sometimes from Africa, sometimes from Canada, sometimes also from anywhere in the world. So that is the beautiful thing about e-learning. Okay? And again, we said that we're trying to compare our learning in school and our learning connected to technology, and we're going to compare, and we're going to find that this is something good in 1, 2, 3, and this is something not good in 1, 2, 3, and vice versa. And we agreed upon this from the beginning of the lesson. Now let's move on. The pictures are very clear. They compare classical learning and technology in learning. Now let me ask this question. Do you know anyone who's studying online? Yes, me. That is very easy. We are now, all right? Yes, me and you. Mustafa, we're both Mustafas here, but that's okay. Me and you now, I'm your teacher, you're my nice students, and we're trying to understand classical technology and, classical learning and new technology in education or in learning. We are all here studying online, all right? And we are trying to choose from your books, whatever your books are, we're trying to select the best ideas for you to improve you in English. Now, the best question here, would you prefer to learn online, or would you like to learn face-to-face like in school? Why and why not? That's a beautiful question. Let me start one by one. All right. Let me see the queue here. All right. Brahim, both of them. That's right. We could choose both of them, but sometimes you cannot fix this. You have to choose this or that. All right. Lina prefers to learn online. Brahim prefers both. See, everyone has his own idea about this. Yes, more. Saada, what do you think, Saada? You don't know. It's hard to choose sometimes. It's hard to choose, but you need to think about it. All right, I'm giving you time to think about it, but I'm just checking if you are here or just using some other windows that you minimize on your laptop. So I need you to stay here because, you know, you're a good student. I need to depend on you. All right, now I want somebody to speak with me so I feel like we got some interaction here. Who's ready to speak with me and tell me? I prefer to learn online. I don't prefer online. I prefer to learn online because 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't prefer to learn online because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and so on. Yeah, I need. All right, Mustafa. I'm going to ask you the same question, Mustafa Baraka. Would you like to learn online? Would you prefer to learn online like now, what we're doing exactly now? You like it? You prefer that in Arabic? I'm sure, but I can help you. In our lessons, there is no Arabic. It's English, all right? There are many people now travel to Europe. They don't even know how to write their names in Arabic. I know a lot of people traveled from my country to Europe. They don't know even how to write Arabic. But now they can speak French, they can speak German, they can speak English. You cannot escape it. You have to face it. You don't have to understand this, Mustafa. It takes time. It takes time. We use the translator. That's okay. But in time, you learn. You have to be patient with it. But I want, again, you can do it on your own all the time. You need to depend on yourself. Good. And it takes time. It takes a lot of effort. You need to be patient and persistent. Patient and have some self-esteem and work on it. Again, don't escape the question. I want somebody to talk with me and tell me why. And I want you to write. The microphone is for you. This is English. You have to talk, read, and write. Talk is number one. All right? I know some of you cannot talk very well, but that's okay. You can tell me and I can understand this. Would you prefer, again, think about it, all right, take your time, because this is the core question. This is the key question here. Would you prefer to learn online, like what we're doing now, and why? All right, thank you, Ibrahim. Can you say that online? Can you say that on the microphone? Good. Saada will try to speak with me, and let's see. Maybe we're going to face some technical problems, but that's okay. You got used to it, Saada. You know how to do it. I'm going to send you the... Saada, you cannot use the microphone because, as I see on the screen, there is no microphone software on your computer unless you go to the plugin and allow it and a lot of things. Can you try to do this and we'll come back to you later? Right, it is gone. Abdul Karim Lamir, can you do that? You're very silent. Oh, you need some help? You're shy? No, Ibrahim, I don't think you're shy. All the girls here talk on the microphone. So you're a man and see, this is Lena. Lena is a very good speaker, actually, and she has a very nice reading. And Lena, by the way, all the time, she attended 99% of my lessons, and she was reading and speaking all the time. And she has improved a lot. She is so amazing when she speaks and reads, because she did not give up, and she tried and tried, and she attended, and she believed in herself, and she knew that English is very important to her. And also, I'm sure that the first lesson you're a little bit shy, but once you get used to it, you can use the microphone because English is a language. We need to talk. We're here to talk. This is a key question. Again, would you prefer to learn online? Let's listen to Lena. I'm going to send you the microphone. You know what to do. All right, I'm going to enable it to you. You have to accept allow for that.
Hi, can you hear me?
Good evening. I can hear, but there is. Lena, you got a lot of echo, all right?
Yes.
Now it's okay, all right? Just lower the volume of your audio, okay?
Okay.
Now it's fine. Now tell me and talk slowly. You like to learn online and why?
Yes, I prefer to learn online because I think learn online it is easier. Because you don't have to go to like a school or academy or whatever. You can learn in your bed if you want and anywhere.
Okay, I can hear, no problem. Keep on. It's okay. It's fine so far. Yes. What else? Easier? Okay, we got it.
And if I want to study, I take my time. I don't have, like at school, I have to go to school and set in 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock. But in online, I choose my time.
Very good. So you think it's flexible, all right? Flexible for your time.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very beautiful. Thank you very much. Can you clap to her? I want you to clap. Use your hands because she did something you boys did not do, all right? Do you hear the sound of my clap? All right? Okay?
Yes, I hear it.
Good. Thank you very much. Now you need to turn off your microphone because I can't turn it off. Okay? Selena, the first time came here, she's a very good example. She's very courageous, all right? She believes in herself. She has a very nice conversation. She wants to speak. And before, she was thinking about the question. So she said, number one, learning online is easier. And she gave you a lot of example. And also, for the time, it is flexible. So you can choose the time. A lot of lazy students don't like to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and come to school. Say, oh, we have to wake up in the morning, especially, you know, secondary students like you. I can attend the class whenever I want. And this is a good thing for the learning online. All right? Dina is very good. Thank you very much. I hope you, boys and other girls, really, before you come, check your microphone and get ready. That was a nice conversation with Lena. Thank you, Lena. Anyone else want to try the microphone? Saada, okay, at your name, the microphone is not enabled because there is no software. That's what it says because I cannot click it. Okay? You need to check with this technical and try to install the driver for your audio software. And I'm sure you have a very good English and I really want you to help me here. Okay? So try to do this for the next time. You connected. I cannot see that connected here because the icon to give you the microphone is dead, is gray. It's not activated, so I cannot click it. Maybe there's something wrong, but I don't know, all right? All right, so we had so much time for this nice conversation. Let me see someone else. What about you, Mustafa? Your microphone is good, I think. No, your microphone is not good. You can try to speak like that, all right? if you don't try now, you will never try, all right? You will never try. You need to try. Tomorrow you will be better. The day after you'll be better. After a week you'll be much better. After a month you'll be very great, and so on, all right? Oh, because the room. All right. So you promise me next time to use the microphone, okay? Just, you know, you need to check for the first time. It's going to take some time. Do some check and then come back. It's okay? Now, let's move on. Now, do you prefer to communicate with your teacher and classmates face-to-face? That's another question in the other direction. Now, we have spoken about the good examples of e-learning. It's flexible, it's easier, you can choose the time, it's nice, you can go anywhere, you can connect anywhere, you can also attend the lessons offline anytime, anywhere. You can ask the teacher directly. You don't have to feel shy, you don't have to care about clothes, you don't have to get the books, and so on. This is all about the good of e-learning. Now, some people don't like e-learning, or at least they prefer to communicate with their teacher and their friends face-to-face. Do you like it? Now don't sleep now, all right? It's just like 5-10 minutes and we're done, all right? Lena likes this sometimes. That's a good answer. Thank you, Lena. Abdul Karim, what about you? You don't like anything here? Saada, you can't use the microphone button? And yes, anywhere, that's okay. But some students like to see the teacher, like to talk to the teacher. They like to live a social life. They like to talk to their friends. They like to make friends. I prefer to communicate face-to-face. Why, Abdul Karim? Why? Why you like it face-to-face? Okay, I'm going to give you some seconds to think. Well, Saada, I was trying to fix it. Sorry, that's okay, Saada. That's our first lesson. For the second lesson, which is going to be tomorrow at 7:30, you can be ready, that's okay. But Abdul Karim prefers to communicate face-to-face. Why? I just told you some answers, so you can go back and think about it. And Lena, why sometimes? Why you like to see the teacher? Why you like to go to school, open the book, write homework, go to recess, have a breakfast, do some sport, see your friends, make some friendship? Because I think the body language is important in learning. That's a good answer. Abdul Karim thinks that learning is about emotions. When you love the teacher, you love the books. You love whatever the book is. Because you like the teacher, because you see him and you build some kind of communication, love, respect, all of this. That's a good one. The other thing, some students don't like this, but it's about people. People are different characters. And most of us, both of them have their own advantages. Excellent. And we talked about this, Mustafa, thank you very much. But we're trying to talk in details. Saada decided to prefer face-to-face. Can you tell me why? 2 or 3 whys, Saada? Lena thinks, honestly, sometimes I would like, or I would want to speak with my teachers. It's good to speak with your teachers. The teacher is not a machine to teach. The teacher can help you with your life. I had a lot of troubles with my father, with my friends. I asked the teacher, how can I do that? I need some help. I need advice. And he gave me a lot of advice. And he was a teacher that I don't forget. He helped me. We are humans, so the teacher is maybe 20, 30, 40 years older than me, so he got some experience. And I know he loves me, and I trust him, so I can ask him for some advice. It's not open your book, do the homework, blah, blah, blah. You can ask your teacher, build a nice relation, like Lena said. Saad also, because I like to study in the morning. She likes to wake up. She's very energetic. I see my friends, talk to my friends, also have time in school. And Mustafa says, again, for example, face-to-face, all right, will not cut off communication. Sometimes we have technical problems. Yes, I agree, face-to-face, there is no problem about it. But you have to remember also, Mustafa, sometimes we have heavy rain in Riyadh, sometimes we have storms, sometimes we have dust. And we wait at the TV at Al-Ikhbariya Saudi, the Saudiya, Al-Ikhbariya Saudiya, and oh, there is no school tomorrow. Thank you, God. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the dust. And that what happens sometimes. So you can't go to school for 2 or 3 days. So, oh, I got Durus. Oh, Durus can help me online. So you can open your book and listen to the thunder, listen to the rain, to the heavy storm, and have a listen like me now. Again, also, we got different opinions about this, which I respect. I told you, there are advantages and disadvantages, but both is okay. Yeah, a good one, and you don't need a microphone, okay? All right, so we talk too much about it because this is the key question. Now the rest is also some chit-chat about this, which we already answered, but let's try to read them because we ran out of time. What is the trend for university courses? What kinds of students opt or choose for online courses? Why do some students enroll face-to-face courses? They don't like that, so they like face-to-face. Which type of course is more successful? So if we start very quickly, the trend, the fashion, something everybody does as a fashion, the trend for university courses, a lot of teachers do MA and PhDs online. They don't have to go to United States and stay for 2 or 5 years for a PhD or for a degree. And that's something very good. All right? The other thing, what kinds of students choose online courses? If you come to the Rus, there are a lot of options. You can choose math, you can choose English, you can choose all the subjects that you want, or the subjects you think that you have a problem with. And why do some students enroll in face-to-face courses? We talked about it. They like to build some kind of relationship with the teachers. They want to live a social life. They want to move. They don't want to be lazy. They want to see friends, and so on. Now, if we go on, we had reading. Sorry for reading. We need to finish in 2 or 3 minutes. Okay? But this speaks, I think this is almost the final one because we have to go back to this learning face-to-face and online. I'm going to read this very quickly for you, all right? This sums everything, and we had some technical problems. I hope you next time try to give me more time so you can get ready for your microphones and stuff like this, all right? So I'm going to read very quickly for you. This is the important reading lesson here. You can follow with me. I'll try to be not very quickly. There have been significant changes in education due to technology and everything in life. It's not about this also. The internet has played a determining role in transforming the face-to-face education as we used to know it. More and more universities and colleges offer face-to-face, which sometimes you can find it as shorts, F2F, and online course modes or blended versions that combine classroom, face-to-face, and email, social networking, and synchronous e-learning or synchronizing e-learning. Yes, this is from your curriculum courses, okay? Just consider it something, it's a nice reading. Research has shown that students choose different options, like now, Saada likes face-to-face, Lena prefers more online, and so on. I'll be very slow. Okay, I go slower, Mustafa, no problem. Depending on individual preferences, learning styles, and practical considerations. For example, working adult students prefer online courses as they have offered the flexibility, okay, that they need to combine learning with work In other words, individuals whose time and or mobility are restricted are happier with online courses. Sometimes, like, secondary students, teachers even, college students, they have a second work. They work because they want to make money. So they prefer to attend 2 or 3 lessons, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. That's very good for them. So that was flexible and practical. For other people, on the other hand, a large number of students enroll in face-to-face courses as they feel that face-to-face instructions and communication with peers, with their friends, will help them understand concepts, ideas better and learn more effectively. They are not opposed to using email or social networks to communicate with their peers, but not with their instructor. On the contrary, on the other hand, online students find it easier to communicate with instructors by email, as it frees them of inhibitions they might have about asking questions or raising issues face-to-face, homework, paper, pencils. All right? Now, both groups define their respective choice wholeheartedly with all their hearts. So this is further demonstrated by success rates and learning outcomes. So giving a positive attitude to technology and the necessary skills, students will benefit from online courses as much as their counterparts in face-to-face context. What remains to be seen is such courses will also benefit interpersonal skills and help people perform as members of a team. So we got a team life, we got a social life. And actually we talked too much about it, we're running out of time, but I want you to remember technology is invading our life, even inside the house. And it is going to invade schools very soon, and technology overcomes every day. And financial or money is a key thing here because people always look for easier things, all right? But always easier things make social life a victim, okay? Makes social life a victim. Like now, iPads, computers, laptops, notebooks are everywhere. Now people even, when they sit to dinner, they sit with their iPhones and I have a lot of problems with my girls, with my daughters, with my wife sometimes. It's time to eat, let's sit on the table and stuff like this. Do you have such problem in your house? Yes, like yours, like mine, we have this problem. Do you have this problem, Abdul Kareem, Saada, Mustafa? You don't have this problem. Oh, Rada came here. I did not see you, Rada. I'm sure you can come tomorrow, 7:30 on time, so you're not going to miss something or miss the class. This class is for you. Okay, you don't want to admit that you have this problem in your house. Nina was very courageous, as usual. She admitted this, and that's true. I'm going to leave you as a final step with the voting for the lesson. Did you find it very helpful for you? And did you just say, oh, all right, it's just fine? Okay, this was the first lesson, and I'm sure you're going to overcome the technical problems, inshallah, in the next lesson tomorrow at 7:30. All right? And please tell your friends to come here. We got a collection of all the books, Flying High, The Traveler, Mega Goal, and try to tell your friends, your brothers, and your sisters once you want to improve your English. We're here to help you. All right? You can choose the time. It's just like 40 or 30 minutes for you. I hope in the second lesson we won't have technical problems. Thanks all for coming. See you, inshallah, tomorrow.